live?
We are alive. No, live. Not well. I guess we are live too.
Yeah.
Hey, folks. Bill and Brian here. Talk a little bit about the market. Hey, Brian, why don't you roll one of our logos? It doesn't matter which one.
Okay. I'll roll the dice. How about? We'll save the long one for the end. That way, it's still in there.
That one makes me dizzy right there, just going around in a circle.
Yeah.
Hey, folks, we're going to hit this really hard, so we can't talk any faster, so you're going to have to listen faster.
Yep.
So, Brian, let's talk about natural gas. It seems to be a little shy today.
Shy today and yesterday. Let's take a look at what happened last week. Of course, we drove all the way up to 265, 68. So we had communicated with our members, Rogue Edge members, that we expected kind of a pullback. We thought it would be high 40s. It actually kept going and went all the way down. But a couple interesting things. Technicals first, then we'll take a look at fundamentals. Technicals, we are rolling contracts at the end of this week. So that's the first one. Second one, most of the volume has been declining during this, which is truly usually a false signal. So that's something from the technical side. There was a large volume up with a large up day. This, they're kind of filling some positions. There may be some open options positions. This might be optimization, some liquidity exiting, because what you can see is this is the June contract. We're about to switch to July. June liquidity has dried up and July is more active than June. So that's the first thing. Second thing is that we are still on track on fundamentals. Our supply month over month, the latest data that we have is April. May will come out, I think, by the 13th of June. We expect natural gas to be at flat or beneath flat by June. So you can look at this trajectory. This means that we are no longer adding a whole lot of supply. As a matter of fact, last month, we only added for April in the United States, only 370,000. That is out of 100 BCF a day. So that means that this is very minimal volume. And with the rig trajectory that we're taking a look at, this is monthly rigs. The weekly rigs, month over month, looks a lot worse. We've shed rigs, so that means slowing production, and it all is going to depend on weather. We're within the 5-year band on natural gas storage. My opinion, we go up, but it's probably going to stay in this band 231.6 to 252.3. There's probably going to be different opinions of where that actually is, but those are my high level thoughts. What are your thoughts, Bill?
Well, I think you're right. I think it's bullish, but I don't think it's going to be bullish on the July contract. I think it's going to be more like an August, September contract before we start seeing it move up. Yeah.
Okay. That's interesting. I think it's going to be much earlier than that, and I think it's going to be because of production surprises. That said, we are going to probably have a healthy injection this week. Our demand was so mild on Sunday or Monday. I can't remember which day. Our demand was so mild that it was one of the largest build days in history. So we had such, for this moment in time, for May. So we're going to have a pretty large build. That said, once heat comes in, which I expect heat to come in, and probably warmer than normal, I expect that to come at the same time that production is starting to trip. That's a recipe. That's a recipe for up. So what we have specific targets. If you want to find out what those targets are, you're going to have to either sign up for Rogue Edge or reach out to us directly. So there's
That's right, folks.
Links down below. So,
all right, Brian, anything else you want to talk about crude oil at all? Let's save that for later this week.
yeah, we're going to save crude oil. So,
Yeah.
I think that's all we
we're going to talk
had.
about it later. We're not actually going to save crude oil because we're not really that influential, but we'll talk about it later.
Well, we did anticipate that it was going to break above the 72.95 level, which it did. We were looking at that last week and the week before. That level is key. So the fact that we are up above that level is going to be very optimistic and bullish.
And we'll talk more about that a little bit later this week.
And for those of you listening live, thanks for listening live.
You bet.
Really appreciate you. And if you don't like this video, you can go ahead and sign off now or click off. So thanks so much. Like, subscribe, do all that algorithmic, whatever stuff. So anyway, enjoy your day. Until next time, we'll see you then.
See you guys.